What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to this special episode, or new episode actually, of Zombicide playthroughs I'm going to be doing. Now this is a custom game and it's called Dawn of Darkness, for reasons I will explain later. It's got some custom rules which I will go through. Okay, so I'll do that when we look at the board. So let's just take a look at who is going to be playing in this game, which survivors I'm going to use and what equipment they could possibly start with. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so the first survivor I'm taking into this game is Raoul. I call him Raoul because he's a bit of a survivor, and he's got the webbing skill to start off with whilst he's in the blue, which is good because it means he can any cards in his possession doesn't have to be in his hands to use them. Either the ones in his reserve, the ones at the back there, they can all be used as well. Wanda I'm taking because in my playthroughs it turned out that the survivor Josh was particularly good because he had the slippery skill. Now Wanda starts with 2 zones per move action. I'm hoping that will stand her in good stead as well. So yeah, so I'm just hoping for that. We'll see. Derek, taking him because he's got the +1 to his maximum range on his ranged weapons attacks when he gets it. And Shannon I'm taking it because she has the point blank skill, which could be useful in close proximity. Now they are going to be starting with possibly a fire axe, pan, crowbar, pan, a pistol and a machete. Now this, bear in mind, this scenario is supposedly taking place sometime after the apocalypse has begun. So yeah, so we'll have another look at the board, or a closer look at the board I should say. Right. So the players are going to start in this top of this power generator there. On the top is a like a hatchway where it's where they live. It's right next to the prison courtyard there. So it'll take them 1 move to get down, then 1 onto the zone there, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So that's how that's going to work. Right. So you can see here there's a couple of electric fences there, but not there. There's just the barricades that's been constructed. That barricade has been used more or less as a ladder to get up and over onto the street level. Now, initially in the playtesting, the first row didn't have any equipment, but I've done away with that because it was too difficult. So equipment is as normal. You can search, but the doors here on these 2 sections here can be locked from the inside. So it represents they've kind of explored it and they've been in and you know they're able to lock the doors in. So if they need to, the only thing that will get through the locked doors are fatties and abominations, of course. Now over there, as you can see, the way is kind of blocked because you know it goes out up into a dead end, but they will come around this way. You can come up here, and there's a room there you can go in and search. Go along there, down through the middle, you can get your objectives there. I'll tell you about what the objectives are in a moment. There's 2 spawning points, 1 in that corner over there and 1 in this corner over here. And that may seem like not many, but believe you me, it is, because the zombies are coming down, they're going that way, and the survivors are going that way. Now, the mission objective is to get food and one of these tokens here, which represents raw materials used to reinforce the barricades. So they've got to get back with the materials to reinforce the barricades and food or water. Right, well, dog companions. If a dog companion is found, then the player needs to roll an even number in order to keep him. This represents the natural mistrust they would now have for everything. If an odd number is rolled, then they are gone forever, so they've got to roll an even number of that. The police car and the pimpmobile over there has no fuel, so they can't be driven, but if you use a fuel canister on them, you can drive them. Prison cells, these here, they can be searched. Obviously there's an objective in that one, but they can be searched, but you've got to roll a successful roll of an odd number in order to find something. Yeah, and that's that. What else have we got? If the game goes beyond 10... Now this is the bit where the name of the game comes into play. So if the game goes beyond 10 turns, and I've got 9 turn counters out, and I'll do my best to keep track of turns, then it means... What it means effectively is that the sun has gone down, and the ranges of guns are reduced by 1, except where the range is only 1. And if the range is only 1, then it means you've got to roll an even number afterwards in order to hit your target. Unless that player has a flashlight. So if the player has a flashlight, the penalty does not apply. Molotovs, i.e. these things here, they can be used to blow holes in walls as well, which players can then go through, but obviously zombies can go through them as well. Barricades can be constructed as normal. In that prison courtyard there, any equipment can be left there. It can be discarded and you don't lose it, so if you want to pick it up later, you can do that. And that's the rules for that. So I'm going to shuffle up the equipment cards and see who ends up with what. Okay, so the equipment has been dished out. Raoul ends up with the fire axe. Wanda has a pistol, which is wonderful news. See what I did there? Derek ends up with a pan, so that's not so good. Shannon has the crowbar. I'm using the first player objective token thing from the original because it's flat and it's a big board, so I'm trying to conserve space wherever possible. I know. Dice trays over there. Board's all set up. The characters are here, ready to go down. Yes, Wanda's going out and down these ladders in this ladder with her roller skates on. I know, she's, work with it, okay? She's going to slide down there. Right, so basically Shannon goes first because she has the first player token. So 3 actions. So this is how it works. She'll go 1, 2, 3. That's how she will do it. Same for the others. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm saving one till last because she can go like 1, 2, 1, 2. She could go there, but she's not. She's going to stay where she is now. To stay with the group, rather. She's not going to zoom on ahead until she gets on the main board. Now the turns don't tick by until after the zombies go, but the zombies don't start spawning until they enter the board. So I'm not counting that as a turn because there's no zombie turn this go. However, the first player token badge goes to Derek now, who now gets to go first. So 1, 2, 3. That brings him out there because that's the area they're in. Wanda would be next, so she would go 1, 2, and open the door. 3. Now the other thing I didn't mention was the first row, well in fact the first 2 rows here, you can open the buildings without spawning zombies in the actual separate buildings because, like I said earlier, the apocalypse has been running a while and there's just nothing there now. So, but anything else is fair game that from there onwards. Okay, so Raoul goes 1, 2, 3, and then Shannon goes 1, 2, 3. Right, so that marks the players go there. Now we get to spawn zombies. There's the fun bit. So we're in the blue thing at the moment. So far corner gets a normal walker, and oh dear, the one closest to us gets a toxic runner. That's not so good. That's bad. Well, I'll put them on the board and we'll come back. Alright, so there we are. We have our normal walker who's spawned in the far corner. the toxic runner, which is not good because they move at 2 squares at a time. But yeah, first turn goes to Wanda now, so she's going to go in 1, 2, and she's going to search. So she searches, she gets a bag of rice. Well, that's part of the food. She could always take it back, dump it off in the courtyard if she so desired, which is all good. I mean, the other players are just going to go like, because they've got 3 moves, they're going 1, 2, 3, so they're in their room. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Now, when it comes to the zombies go, what the zombies do first, they attack if they can, then if they can't, then they move. Now, every survivor counts as a noise token, so I'm not going to bother placing noise tokens down on the board when it's obvious. So this runner would go 1 there, like that, so 2 moves. The far corner walker would move 1, and then we would spawn as normal, so the far corner would go a toxic walker, and the one nearest to us would get a normal walker, and then we are on turn 2. Okay, so I kind of did this a little bit out of order just to show you a dice roll. Basically everybody did, well, the not Wanda, but the others did a search. Raoul got a glass bottle. Shannon found a zombie, appeared, the normal walker. Derek found some nails. Now Shannon would be rolling really before Wanda's go, so Shannon would try to kill that walker. So 1 dice hitting on 4s. Yes, so that walker would be dead, so we remove him from the board. Then Wanda, so what I want Wanda to do is to get back, drop off the rice. So 1, 2, 3. So she's going to do that. Alright, then zombies go, nothing to attack. Zombies move. Zombie moves forward there. See how quickly the zombies come up. Problem with toxic zombies is that if you kill them in the same zone, you get sprayed with toxic blood and that causes a wound. Anyway, far corner spawn. We have a normal runner, not good, and the nearest one, a toxic runner. So a normal runner and a toxic runner. These runners are bad. Right, and then turn 3. Okay, so next go I've done Wanda's move. She's dropped off the rice, she's back out there now. I've paused at Derek, or rather Raoul, because Derek drew another card, which means a zombie appears. So right there, he's got to now try and attack with a saucepan. So 1 dice hitting on 6s. No. He gets another go because that was his second go, so we'll try again. And no. So now it's down to Raoul to try and defeat the zombie with his fire axe. Now the fire axe is 1 dice hitting on 4s. It does do 2 damage though, which is quite good. So hitting on 4s, so 1, no, miss, 2, yes. He kills it on a 2. And then, right, so we move his experience tracker up. Well, I forgot to move Shannon's experience tracker up. You see how difficult it is to try and keep track of everything. And then he's got another move left, so he's going to search. Gets a gas mask. The survivor is immune to toxic blood spray. That is pretty handy. So we'll put that in his reserve. So the toxic zombies are not going to bother him. So that marks the end of the survivors go for that turn. Zombies, well, this runner would come up to this door. He can't open it, but he stays there. This walker moves up 1. This one moves up 2. Normal walker 1, normal walker, 1, runner, 2. Then we do the all-important spawn. Right, so the far corner spawns nothing. Excellent, that's good news for us. The nearest spawning point, uh-oh, a toxic fatty. That's really not good. So a fatty, as you know, spawns with 2 walkers. We'll put that on there, we'll put that on the board and come back for the next turn. Right, so I've done that turn. Wanda basically moved up and in, searched for a nightstick, although I'll come back to her in a moment. Raoul has found a hatchet to go with his other equipment, which is quite good. Derek's only managed to find some spare change, really not helpful at the moment. Shannon has yet to search, which she will do. She gets a baseball bat, so I'm just going to place there. That marks the end of it. That was the last thing I had to do. As you can see, I spawned and have moved the fatty with his the toxic fatty with his walkers. 2 more walkers appeared there, and another walker appeared over there. They're moving up. As you can see, so coming back to Wanda, I'm thinking I might have to go around, back out, and try and shoot these guys. Might be the only way. I'm not entirely sure. That might be the way forward. But play starts with her now, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to go back out. So 1. No, I'm going to search first, then 1. Search. It's 1 move. Move is 2. Maybe fire our gun to create some noise. Really see how that would play. I don't know if it's enough noise to make the zombies come that way, but we'll see. So yeah, so I'm going to do that and come back to you. We're on like turn 5 now already, so it's nearly nightfall. The light is definitely disappearing, so flashlights will be useful soon. So I'll see you on the next one. Right, well, as you can see, Wanda I didn't move her out because, well, there's really no need. She might get another chance to find something better. We're finding things like canned food for Raoul. Wanda found herself another pistol. Yeah. Derek got himself a flashlight, great, but he's got a gun. And Shannon got water, and as you can see, the zombies are really mounting up here now. So I don't know. I don't think we can get through them now. I really don't. Because the door on that one can't be locked behind you. Only the first 2 rows. So unless we get a Molotov, blast a hole in the wall in the prison there, I mean, we're pretty screwed. You know, in a big way. I really don't know. Unless we open that door and somehow leg it past the main club that get here, and then perhaps we can slip past that way, but there's a danger of being trapped in the prison block then with the cells are. All these cards that are face down are awesome weapons, like really good weapons, but it's the case of getting there. I don't know how it's, you know, I really don't. It's tricky having this. It is doable, but unless you got slippery, it's pretty impossible. I'm just hoping a solution will present itself. So yeah. So I think we're back to Shannon now for going first. So I'll come back to you after the next turn. Okay, now we're at a very interesting point. Sorry about the shaky camera there. I have to get my hand right. We congregated there, apart from Shannon, who's over there. The initial plan was to create a noise distraction up here to make the zombies go that way, but because the main bulk of survivors are here, looks like we're going to have to make a bit of a stand here, because this fatty is going to get through that door when he gets up there. 2 turns time, that door is going to be open either by him or by the players. And as you can see, there's another fatty and another fatty. We've got toxic runner, not toxic runner. We've got like one of the prison runners over there. So you can only kill them with melee weapons. So this is all going a bit pear-shaped quite quickly. So my plan, I've moved the token because Derek starts next. And whatever happens, he is going to have to open this door for one action and start firing his submachine gun. So he's got 2 actions left. Because there's 2 runners in there and a walker, the walker will get hit first because that's how the rules work. But that said, you know, he's got 3 dice hitting on 5s, so let's try it. Well, the first shot, badadam, gets that one. That puts him on 1 experience on his tracker. He's got one go left. This will kill a toxic runner. Yes, so he's got 6 there, look. So one of the toxic runners, bam. And he's on 2 now. Well, that marks his go. There we are, he's on 2. Well, he will be. It's difficult to do one-handed. Right, there we go. So that was Derek's go. Wanda, she's got pistol, which she can fire. I mean, is there a need to put noise tokens in there? I mean, technically, should be. Because he's fired twice. It's just to really show the noise. So he's fired twice there. Wanda is going to fire 3 times with her pistol, hitting on 4s. So 1, yes, gets that one. So he's off. So Wanda is on the experience tracker now. 2 lock the door, and 3 get the heck out of dodge. Raoul, he searches. Gets plenty of ammo, which he will use to replace his canned food. I just do that because we've got rice over there, you know, whatever. But okay, I had to end that last one a bit quickly because of battery problems. But anyway, I've left these sound tokens on there here just to show you the logic of how the game mechanic works. So, you know, the zombies aren't going for the other players, they're going for this because there's essentially 3 noise tokens here. The 2 noise tokens made from his gun fire and himself, Derek himself, so that makes 3, so they would congregate there. Now I'm being kind to the players. On the zombies next turn, it's not a case of the fatty opens the door and they all burst through. No, they all attack the door. That will be 1 move. Then those 2 will be up there as well. You know, I'm trying to be kind here because it's, you know. Anyway, Wanda's going to move outside, but before she does, she is going to search. She gets a crowbar, whoopie-doo. So pop that one in her inventory there. So that's 1 move, 2 moves, 3 moves. That puts her out there. Raoul just goes 1, 2, 3. He's outside. And then back to Shannon. She goes 1, 2, 3. So she's up there with Wanda. Right, now these are definitely removed now. So technically, now here's a thing. There's a noise. See, Derek represents a noise token, one noise, and he's right next to these guys here. Over there, that's two noise, so more noise over there, but they're nearer to this one. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I mean, logically they break down the door. That's how they do it. That is what they would do. So that is what I'm going to do. Because I'm giving them a bit of a. Actually, they've broken down the door. No need to. It's just an open walkway now. So that's their movement action. These have moved up, so these are all in the same space here now. They're there, they're there, they're there. See, then you move all these up. There goes one, because he's a runner. And there. Then we spawn, and then after the spawning, it's on turn 8. We'll just look at the spawn for sport. Phew. Nothing, because we're still in the blue. That's these zones here. When you every kill you make, you go up one. So when you get into the yellow, you'd be looking at the yellow, and it always works off whoever's got the highest. But we're all still in the blue, so nothing over there. And down here, nothing down here. So that's a result. So I'll come back to. Okay, now we have another interesting point in the game. Because Derek, obviously he shot his gun 3 times into that crowd. He hit twice, so he killed 2 zombies, but he missed on the first time. But it did create the noise token, so technically there's 4 noise tokens there now. Shannon moved up, shot down, killed 1. Wanda moved up, shot her pistol twice, even though it's out of range and she can't hit anything. It does cause noise tokens, so we have 6 noise tokens there now versus 4 there. They are in direct line of sight, so the zombies will now head that direction towards the more noisier area. So that is what they would do on their next go. So the runner would go 1, 2. The fatty would move up there. These would move up there, and it would be like so. Because they're creating noise. Alright, and this is before the next spawn, so that would be the state of play. So we spawn, far corner, yay, still cool, nothing there, that's good. Nearest spawn zone, bad, we get 1 normal walker. Which isn't good for us, but you know, we will survive. So we'll just put him there. So there we go. So that is the state of play, and yeah, we're on turn 9 next. So 2 turns away from. I mean, I might have mixed it up a couple of times. You know, it happens. As long as I'm keeping a rough track. So once I definitely hit to the level turn 10, then it's night time. But the light is rapidly fading now. So they're calling the zombies up there now. They're going to have to sort that runner out, otherwise he's going to cause havoc. The next one to go first would be Shannon. So she has point blank. She has point blank as a skill. So she can target this runner with her gun. So that's good. So that's what she would do. That is exactly what she'd do, and that's exactly what she's going to do. So for the gun, 2 dice hitting on 4s. See how easy it is. She would go blam, and she rolls a 4 and a 3. So with 1 shot, she's killed that runner. Then she'll fire down into this zone again. Oh yeah. So that creates a noise token there. So I'll take the other ones off. It's quite important. Now you see it's important to keep track of noise. She's got 2 more goes left. Yeah, 2. She gets that walker. So we've got to move her experience up. So she's on 4 experience there at the moment. Another noise token, which I will place in there. The next shot is at this fatty. Now, her shotgun does 2 damage. That's enough to kill a fatty. So let's hope. Fingers crossed. Yes, 4. Bam. He is dead. He is history. Another noise token. She goes up to 5 experience, so she's just 2 away from going into the yellow. That could be bad news for us, so she's got to watch what she's doing there. Derek would be next. He's going to use his submachine gun. 3 dice, sitting on 5s. So obviously he's firing into that zone. His noise tokens will be back soon, but it's got to be done. It's got to be kept track of. So 3 dice sitting on 5s. That's 1. Kablam. And his experience goes up. And again. 2. Oh, nope. He misses on that one. But it's another noise token. And, oop, dropped my dice. That's no good. 3. Yes. Has to kill the walker first. So, there. So he's on 6 experience now. Which isn't good because, well, it's not good because if he goes into that, he gets an extra action, which is great, but it's not good news for the spawning of zombies. Right, well, Wanda would be next, so she's got nothing that can help. Nada, nothing. She's gonna, well, she is literally gonna stay where she is. Raoul, he has the fire axe. Well, he's gonna stay where he is, I think. Yeah, he's gonna stay where he is too, because rules wise, although he's been firing a machine gun, there's been gunfire up here and it's still noisier in this area and they are still in his line of sight. He's still gonna head towards those. So Raoul's not gonna do anything either. And that's that. So the zombies would then move towards the noise. Like so. Then they would spawn. Please let it still be cool. 2 walkers in the far corner. I mean, they're not much of a big deal at the moment. It's just the when it gets big numbers. Okay, nearest spawn point. Oh no, it's an abomination. I'll come back to you. Well, this is the state of play at the moment. Lots of shooting going on here. Managed to kill a few things. Zombies, rather. Derek shot, went up a level, gained another action, decided to search, but found a bag of rice, which was no good to him. That was greedy, I must admit, that was greedy. I'll just move the first player token onto Wanda next because she'll be going first. The abomination is out and he's moving towards them. As you can see, we also spawned another fatty. 4 more walkers over there. If you can see, it's the numbers game now. Going to be overwhelmed before we know it. We've got to get one of those X tokens. Somehow I've got to get past these. Or blow a hole in the wall. Something. We've got to do it. I don't know. But yeah, so that. I mean, Wanda, at least she can shoot into this zone. No, I mean, she's shooting anyway just to create noise. But at least she has targets to fire at now, which is something. She can actually do some good. So we'll be doing that next time. We're on turn 9 now. So next turn, after this turn rather, nighttime ensues and all ranges get reduced unless it's only a range of 1, in which case you need to roll an even number to hit the target, because it's dark, nighttime. I mean, I could start counting down, then when it gets back to 1 again, the light comes back because it's dawn, but yeah, that would make sense. That is how we're going to play it. But I don't think we'll be surviving that long. But anyway, let's see what happens next turn. Okay. Right, the fatty's in the same zone as these guys here now. Derek's still on his lonesome. He picked up another flashlight because, you know, he had to do something. And the other zombies are all coming towards him. Look at that, 4 more. 4 more walkers. There's loads of them. We could do with a chainsaw right now. I think there's a runner just to come into the fray as well there now. It's going to be up to Raoul to see if he can fire axe the fatty. 1 dice hitting on 4s. 1 dice hitting on 4s. Let's see if he can do it. 1. Yes. So he does that. Good old Raoul. Running to stay where he is, you see. He would stay where he was. Shannon can shoot that. No, she can't, because that can only be killed by melee. That's not good. She'll wait for him to come to her then in that case. No, she won't. Actually, Raoul will move up and he's going to try do the heroic thing. Use his hatchet. Now, because he only needs 1 wound, so he doesn't need to fire axe to that, so he doesn't need to be hitting on 4s, he can be hitting on 3s now. And he's got 2 goes left to do it, so hitting on 3s, yeah, and he does it. So that one is eliminated. Move his experience up. Wow. Yeah, I guess Shannon move down. 1, 2, and fire at that guy. Hit on 4s. No, nada. It was worth a go though. They put your noise token in. This is to help you see which route the zombies take, and it makes perfect sense. Derek's going to move up 1. Actually, she missed anyway with her gun. It's nighttime now, so she missed anyway, but I would have had to have rolled an even number for that anyway. Derek's moving up for 1 move. He's giving his flashlight over to Shannon, who's going to replace her bag of rice with that. So she's got a flashlight too. Yeah, get rid of that. So 1, 2, he's got 1 move left, so 3 dice hitting on 5s with his submachine gun. Yeah. So actually he's got an extra move. So did Shannon. I forgot that. They got an extra move. Not that I think Shannon would have done anything anyway. And he isn't going to do anything either because it's easier to wait. I mean, look at this. Look at this crap here now. Look at this. Yeah. This isn't good. We're going to have to run around him. we're gonna have to run around him. Let's move all the zombies up, then I'll spawn and come back to you. Right, so you can see here now how it's looking. Look. Look at that, look. I mean, what Shannon faces is that. That's what they can see. It's not good. Well, folks, it's a game of run and try and run around them now. So we're going to have to try and avoid the abomination and circumvent him. Come back around whilst mowing our path through there, so we can get. And we don't want to get trapped. That's the thing. That's the danger. So we've got this like little round circular thing to get around him as well. Whoo, man. Oh yeah, countdown again. Back down to 7 now, so you know, well into the night, but yeah, I need to try and get Derek and Shannon in the same room so that Derek can give Shannon his nails, she can turn her baseball bat into a nail bat. That should be a bit better. Yeah, so we need to do that. That's the point. Yeah, because the nail bat gives you a 2 damage as well. So yeah, so that's the state of play. Zombies there, they're knocking at the door. Just spawn, 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 and yeah. Oh, first turn goes to Derek this time. So so that's what he would do. He would go from where he is. 1 action. 2 actions to give Shannon the nails, 3 back there, and then 4 he would search again. He gets a goldie mask. Right, well, we've done the deal with the nail bat, the nails and the bat to make a nail bat, which gives a better weapon for melee for Shannon. It's, you know, it's looking a bit crowded here. The abomination is in the building. The walker's right up to Derek. There's a bit of a crowd here. Loads more walkers, toxic walkers, and goodness knows what else. I mean, over there it's just going to be nuts if we can survive this at all. Taking the turn level down so that, you know, we're heading towards dawn again. And yeah, by which time I expect the flashlights will have run out of batteries anyway. So yeah, I will see what we do next, because Wander is going to go first on the next go, so this is going to be very interesting indeed. Well, there we go. Trying to run around now. It's the only way. It's the only way. Somehow we're going to have to try and cut through this, a swath through this. Look at it, sea of zombies, and there'll be more to come by the time we get to here. Yes, Wander could run on ahead, but you know, safety in numbers, really. There's no other way around to get to this point. You just need to get to this point. Once you get to this point, you do another run around to get, like, try and, you know, say to the zombies, right, catch me this way, this way. Also, at the point here, where I'm thinking, yeah, is it quicker to go that way or that way? And I don't know, let's count the squares. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to get to this building that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they would still come, because if it got to the point where it's like 50-50, I'm going to have to roll a dice to decide whether they go that way down there or keep coming this way. At the moment they're keeping coming this way because as per the rules of the game, the basic game mechanics, which I don't want to change, that's how it works. So right, first turn goes to Shannon this time round, and counting down to dawn again. Right, so we'll see what we can see. As you can see, that's what we've done. Moved around, shot some shots off with the gun, fired the guns just to make noise to get these two to go this way. The others obviously are attracted towards the survivors, which count as noise tokens, so they are going next. They were nearer. And they got to get through all these. Look at it. Somehow, got to cut down all of these. Yeah. And we've spawned more runners, so they're quick. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, and also, forgot to mention that we came across a couple of dogs. There, but they ran off because rolled an odd number, so they ran off. So I thought the tide might have turned with the dogs, because the dogs could have attacked and gone through, because they move 3 zones per go. That would have been good. But as it happens, this is going to be where I think this bit here is where the battle will be won or lost, quite frankly. But it's Raoul to go first this time around, so yeah. Yes. See, what I think would make more sense, because he's only got melee, so 1, open the door, 2, 3. Ought to be in there. Because next time he can search. No, I'm not going to do that. I am so not going to do that. Yeah, definitely not going to do that. Because it'll mean Matey will start coming back this way, and he's really not that far away from them. So strategically, no, Raoul is going to stay where he is, which is a shame. See, Shannon's got 2. She's got 2 shots. Or maybe it's best to wait till they come. Yeah, what do you think? I mean, yes. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies to wait for if we do that. That's why it's important you get this first player token organised, because it makes a big difference as to the order of play and the strategy you employ. So yeah, so Raoul, I don't think he'll gain anything. I think he'll probably make things worse if he does that. I mean, let's do this properly. These noise tokens would be removed now. So at the moment, the biggest noise is coming from there. To go this way, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're seeing this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, he's still going that way. Yeah, so Raoul stays where he is, definitely. Shannon, does she stay where she is? I think she probably is, do you know, because she's only got a shotgun, she's only got a range of 1. It's just not worth it, I don't think. Right, so Wanda then. Does Wanda stay where she is? Wanda, I think. What she could do is she could move up 1, fire a shot off, you know, yeah, make a noise, into this crowd here. So that's 2 dice hitting on 4s. No, 1 dice hitting on 4s. Sorry. There you go. Pistol. 1 dice hitting on 4s. She's got no flashlight. It's worth a gamble. No, and you know, she misses. So 1, that's 2, 3, and back again. It was worth a go, I think. So the zombies would now move. So with this format, you see, sometimes you'll get the zombies moving, which they would, Well, he's up to him straight away, so he's going to have to fight him. The abomination is there, so... Oh, wait a minute though. No, go back and get it. He's there. Derek didn't move, did he? I went straight to Wanda. So Derek has to move yet. 1, 2. Wait, that's what he would do. Right, now the zombies go. So attack, no attacks. 1. Oh, and these would move up this way. Now that makes more sense. I don't know if we've got the weaponry to deal with this lot here. I really don't. But I'm gonna move these up. Runners are so quick. I think that worries me is crows. You know, there are crows in the game. I took most of them out because that would just end you. You had all the crows in the game. I tried that a few times early on. They just end you straight away. There's no getting away from it. Look at that, look. They move up. Then 1, 2, 1, 2. Then it's spawn time. Like the far one gets another runner. No, that was the last one. The far one gets 2 walkers, and the near one gets 2 walkers. So 2 walkers. And this is how it looks at the moment. They are still kind of trapped in that zone. The runner's caught up with them. The abomination is on his way. Looking a bit annoyed. And all these zombies here, of course, coming to them is, you know, yeah, strange to think that all these zombies here once started off in the zone over there, and here they are now gaining momentum on them. Looking at this zone, yeah, it's just not good. I don't see any of the melee zombies, which is good. I forget what they're called. But you know, the ones where you've got to be in melee. I think this is best left to fighting at you know, a distance. So and Derek is the first one to go next time, so he can be the one to deal with the runner there with his machete. That's 1 dice hitting on 4s, so 1 missed. 2, he gets him. So he's now on 11. Got 2 more goes. He's going to make 2 shots into this zone with his gun, so that will be 2 noise tokens. 2 lots of 3 dice sitting on 5s. Yep. Yeah, so that's 1 down. He goes up to 12. And his last action. Yes, he kills another one. So he goes up to 13 on the experience table there. So that's good. So Wanda would be next. Wanda would be next. Oh yeah, didn't take the turn down. We're on something like about turn 15, I think it is now. This is craziness. Yeah, so right, Wanda, what does she do? Well, yeah, of forgot she's got plenty of ammo, which means she can re-roll her hits. Okay, she's going to do that then. So she'll take a shot in from this zone. Noise token. 1 dice sitting on 4s. A pistol. That's a 3. We can re-roll it. It's a 5. Now needs to roll an even number to hit. 6. Yes. Because it's dark, but she did it. So she's on 4 experience now. So that's good. She might as well just fire off another thing to make more noise there, I suppose. Raoul. Yeah. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Yes, 1, 2, 3. So he's in there. Then Shannon. Shannon. She's got 4 actions, so she'll go 1. She'll take a couple of pot shots with her shotgun. If I just pop them down here, the noise tokens. Ready. Because that's what you use to track your direction of these zombies, obviously. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's more for my benefit than yours, guys. Right, so 2 dice hitting on 4s. You get to do this twice. Double 6. So that's 1. And again, I'll put the experience on after. And that's 2. Bam, bam. So 1 and 2. So she's on 11 experience now. And then it's the zombies go. So naturally, Mr. Abomination is going to move up to here, towards those 2 there. These 2 are going to head towards these. No need to track these noise tokens anymore. We'll remove those. It does get confusing us. Right, swapping hands with the camera because actually these come up there. 1, 2, they're there. These are all here. Wow, that's going to be a lot of zombies to get through. That is going to seriously hinder us. You know, that's really going to hinder us. Actually, he was there already, wasn't he? 1, 2, he's there. Because he's a runner. I do need to stand up to get to these over here, which are coming up. I don't know if I've ever gotten into the door this. I've gotten up to here before now on the play testing. I've got to the Pimp Mobile. Right, spawn time far side. Got 3 walkers, and on the near side we've got another 3 walkers. So I will come back to you after that's done. Bit of a disaster here because we had a sewer entrance spawn, which meant 2 walkers popped up from there. That's not good. That's a bit inconvenient. It's going to slow us down even more than we already are. But hey ho. We're starting with Raoul this time, and I'm going to figure out what he's going to do. He's in that room there. So he's going to search. We need some gasoline desperately. He's going to search and try and kill that flipping abomination. Also, Derek has a flamethrower but no gas, so that would be good because that's like an unlimited thing. You know, as long as you got gas, that would be good. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll deal with the players go. I've counted the thing down. We've got 3 goes left, really, until dawn, and the light comes back. And then the characters have been out all night. You know, it's had all night under darkness, and now light is happening again, or it will be soon. Yeah, a bit worried about him because he's catching up, but we'll see. We don't have anything at the moment that can kill him, so we'll keep trying. Okay, kind of trapped here now between an abomination and this group here, and we've also got a runner in the zone with us. The only way to survive this is by going around again, you know, create a noise and try and do it again, and hope that somehow we get a couple of gasoline tanks, because yeah, we're seriously screwed at the moment. Seriously screwed. That's I don't think we'll survive another time. We'll get around once more maybe, but other than that I'm not sure. First go goes to Shannon this time. It's a good job she's got that point blank skill, because that's good at this level. She can shoot that runner and target him point blank range. So Shannon, hello there, against that runner there, and yeah, no one's turned into a zombivore yet, which is good. So right, okay, so now you can see that we're going around the game trying to get them to chase us this way. It's the only way to live another day, basically. So that's what we're going to do. Try and find some gas, some fuel. We need a Molotov or a flamethrower or something, and yeah, see what happens after that. Oh, after this go, it's daybreak again, so yes, let's come back when that's done. Chase is well underway again now, so we're going to have to make some noise just to make sure they follow that route. So yeah, bit like before actually. So it's now daybreak, so the light of the first rays of sunlight are breaking over the horizon and shining down upon the land. There is enough light to see. I'm not going to run out of battery power, because they would only turn the torches on whenever they needed to shoot, basically. So otherwise it's ridiculous. so right, yeah, so back to normal range. Right, plan is going well, but on this time 2 like prisons fatties, the ones that need the melee to kill them. Good job, because Raoul found Betty. Oh yeah, boy, so that's gonna help. Yes, I think we could last another go around the block. Okay, interesting now, because there was a group here that had to roll odds and evens as to which way they went, because it's exactly the same number to reach the survivors, i.e. the noise targets. The rest of it's just spawning both toxic and melee zombies as normal. This is where the game will be won or lost. So next go, and we're 1 round into going towards nightfall now, but the sun is not even up fully yet, so still morning. So after that bit of combat, we've got a lot of noise there, and as you can see, these zombies are going to be heading back this way. These are going to be in the zone. These are going to carry on this way, because it just, whereas these have line of sight, so they'll be moving up as normal. Okay, come. Right, so there it is. Well, we're going through the combat. The survivors are there. The 4 survivors are there. No one's zombivores yet, but we've got 2 runners coming up behind them, and the abomination and some walkers there. This big group here, and this rabble with 2 fatties, the melee fatties, loads of toxic walkers, and extra zombies, because we're on the orange experience tracker now, because Derek's hit the orange, but he is getting a free melee action. That's the one I'm ticking for, that one, melee action. So yes, right, see what happens after combat. Yeah, gotta fight our way out of this. Gotta fight our way out of this. Bear in mind, it's Wanda's go. Next, he's coming up, but yeah. Let's do this. Okay, I've moved the turn counter over, so we're coming up towards midday now. Raoul's not in a good place. Oh, Fatty's got an extra turn on the last. That's the one on the last card drawn for this activation, and the one before that, two walkers came up from the sewer that he stood on. So, man, this is gonna be a bloodbath. Let's go. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere now. We're still alive. We're still going. Like no wounds, extra wounds anyway. Is it? You know what's got a wound is Wanda. But she's gained experience into the orange zone and she's going for slippery. This could be the turn of the tide for this game because she can just zip through these bad boys now, get the objective and come running back. So, or skating back we should say. So, yeah, Fatty and two walkers came up from that sewage vent. It happens. Anyway, we'll take care of it. Okay, it's really getting interesting now because Wanda zipped through and she's up to here. She'll get to the objective the next go. Those toxic waters that spawn though will now start to go this way because the nearest sound is Wanda to them and that's the way they will go, I fear. And the rest of it's as normal. These guys are just going to hold these guys off for one more turn really and then hopefully zip through here and out to freedom. Yay! Just go have a look at this awesome chainsaw Betty in action. 7 dice hitting on 4s. You basically hit every time. Well, it's getting very close here now because we held these guys off. Raoul's trying to make it back because Wanda's got the objective. She's got it on their card there, so she's gonna head back and home. We just need to survive now and get the heck out of here. The zombies are starting to go that way now to go down there to the middle road to try and meet up with Wanda because that's the way they're drawn. I just love this game's mechanics, how it facilitates solo play so well and easily. So yeah, so let's get the next round out of the way. Wow, very interesting now because all bar Derek has now sustained a wound. Yeah, Shannon got wounded last time running out because she needs to get out of that area. She was confident Derek could take care of the remaining melee walker that was in front of him, which he did. Raoul has got a nice surprise for this lot here now, the Abomination and these walkers and the other the runners. He picked up a gas canister, so he's got a Molotov cocktail. And guess who goes first next time? Those walkers are coming down there to chase Wanda, that she's not bothered because she's just going to be able to run through them, not a problem. And yeah, this is gonna be good. So Raoul throws his Molotov in there. So that was beautiful. I just left these noise triggers to represent the flames flickering up that's still burning from the destruction. That move gained Raoul into the next level. He's gained the medic skill, so he's healed himself. And Shannon, Wanda's only just joined them because she was able to zip around and slip through them. And so, yeah, so she's still got her wound. So, but next time she could be healed. These guys are going to need taken out soon because they'll be up with us. But yeah, it's looking really good. It's looking like we'll actually complete this mission with no casualties or zombivores so far. So it looks like we won. We got away because there was absolutely no way. Even the runners cannot catch us now. We're home. We're scot-free. Able to reinforce that. Get in. Take that ladder down and get back home safely with our bag of rice, enough to feed us for a month. And that's it. So yeah, that was an epic game of Zombicide, the biggest game I've played probably, and the first one I've played in a while. Ha! Typical, hey? Typical. But yeah, I'll do more, but they'll be smaller ones. I had to do something special to get back into this, and yeah, I'm glad you were able to come along for the ride with me. It was good. It was very good fun. Took a few hours to do, but thanks for coming along. I'll edit it together, and hopefully you'll get a bit of a streamlined version of it. So thanks very much for joining me on this Zombicide video. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate all of you. Please like the video if you liked it, and share if you can. That you can support me by doing that, and it won't cost you anything. Of course, if you want to support me monetarily, then head on over to my Patreon page, or Patreon page, become a patron. That would gain you access to exclusive videos in HD and ad-free, of course. But until next time, guys, thanks ever so much. Remember, all brushes lead to war. I'll see you next time.